grab me this VM, or I should have a USB stick so that I can give you this VM, but I can't give you this VM right now because I'm running this VM. So, maybe that too. Again, what do we do first? We have to make sure we're on the same net, right? We gotta find our target. Yes? Yes. Come on, 192, 168, 199, 33. Okay, I know my DATP scope starts at 128. Not 132. It's 131. Everybody see how I did that? I'm just trying to locate my target, which is the window spot. All right. Step number 1, in-map scan. All right, so let's make this a little bit of class participation time. What do I do first? Where do I go? In-map scan. Come on. Who's done it? Who's gotten this done already? I picked on George enough, aren't I? Where do I go? What do I do? Walk me through it.
So just go to the map.
Go to in-map.
Application.
Applications.
And then the first one.
Information gathering.
And then the very bottom.
Perfect. ZenMap, right? Awesome. Okay. So with ZenMap, the intent scan is just fine. So what do I put in the target? I put my IP address, right? What did I say it was? 131?
Yep.
32.
There we go, right? Cool. That's what I want. Look at open ports. Why are open ports important, guys?
You can exploit.
Why are go ahead?
You can exploit them.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. Google has an open port. They have 443 open. Should I be able to exploit it? No. All right. It gives me a starting point. Okay. We're only looking for a starting point. All right. Let me kind of explain something here a little bit. All right. Look at all these open ports. I did this on purpose. 80, 21, 139, 445, 3306, 5900. 135, 3389. Some of these should be firing off red flags immediately. Why? Why?
RDC.
Why? Don't know what the port is. You can say what the port is and tell me why it's important. Okay? You guys say something? Why? First rule in doing any kind of a pin test, look for the path of least resistance. Look for the path of least resistance. Okay? So, you see port 80 open. Hey, great. Maybe serve to it. See if it's something that is there. Maybe, you know, if you're a web analyst or you have better skills in web vulnerabilities, you might want to start there first. All right, if you're a systems person, hey, what is 3389? What port's that? RDP. What does RDP do? Remote desktop, right? Maybe I see if, hey, maybe somebody left the remote desktop open. Okay. What's port TCP 5900? What? 5900? 5900. What's port 5900? Well, if you don't know, where do you find out?
Google.
Google, or, you know, you can go to IANA listing of ports as well. This is what we used to do before we had Google. Okay. That said, what's port 21? FTP. Oh, wow. Okay, that's kind of cool. Anyway, you need to save this, take a screenshot of this, put it in a WordPad so I know you did it. But, well, you know what? One of the best. Okay, if I had something to tell you guys, all right, I had a question. What do you think would be in your top 3, top 5 hacking tools? Even as just a beginner right now, what would be in your top 3, 5 hacking tools right now? What? I think somebody said it actually. What'd you say? What? A crowbar? Oh, I thought you said something else. No. That's good for physical hacking, though. I'll give you that.
Here's an air crack?
Air crack? No. 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 Who said it? Web browser. Web browser is one of the best hacking tools you'll ever have. Why? It's easy. You already know how to use it. And you'd be amazed at what people leave out there as far as breadcrumbs are concerned. Right? I don't immediately, when I do pen testing, I don't immediately go in and go, okay, I'm going to bring up Core Impact and just pound the you-know-what out of this site. Heck no. I want to be quiet. I want to be stealthy. Yeah. There's a lot of things you can do. You can look at source code, right? You can take it offline. You can run through a proxy and see what type of interactions are happening. Or you can just see what's there. Okay? You can just see what's there. I did a pen test for a school district last year that had I just did an in-map scan of their public IP space. I just started looking at anything I got a hit on port 80 or port 443. I didn't look up what the URL was. I didn't do a whois or NS lookup on the IP. I just put the IP address in the browser and see what I got. And lo and behold, on one of those IP addresses, I came across an application that people could go in there and actually change their password. Wow. You gotta be kidding me. You've got to be joking. People can't be this dumb. So I went in there and said, I wonder how this works. And I knew who the CTO was, because he was the guy who hired me. And I knew what his email was. And 99 times out of 100, if your email is also your username, put in the username. It said, what is your security question? I'm like, ooh, step 2. I go, okay, let me go back this. And I said, before I do that, I want to do a little bit of research on the application. That's when Google came into play, right? And I found out that in a version of this application, it can be fuzzed. Anybody know what fuzzing is? Fuzzing is where you can actually send information towards an application and change its machine state and seize it. All right? And I did that. But I also read through the vulnerability CVE notes. And when they reset the server, or if the server resets, or if they had this set up to where the service would reset if it got detected that it seized, it would reset all the security questions to what is your favorite color. Guess what the default answer was to your favorite color? It was red. I did that. I waited a day. Went back. Put in there. What is your favorite color? Red. Bingo. What do you want your trip password to be? Ooh. Went in there. Guess what day I did this on? Anybody want to guess what day I did this on?
Friday.
Exactly. Why do you do it on a Friday to a school district? So everybody goes home on the weekend, they don't check their email. And I got 2 days to play. Bingo. Right? So you don't need to be some wild, crazy, programming, fuzzing, uber, super hacker person. All right? Trust me, I am not. I talk a good game a lot of times, but I'm not. Common sense, a little bit of experience, a little bit of investigative flavor, right? Because guess what? People take the least path of resistance. Why in the world? Now, when I went back into this example, and I went to this group and I said, hey, why did you do this? Seriously, why did you do this? Oh, well, it was easy. It was easy for us to put in so teachers could reset their passwords, so students could reset their passwords. And I said, on the domain? They're like, yeah, that was kind of a bad call. Like, yeah, well, let's fix it. And they did. Okay? Now, the good news is this had only been out in the wild for about 90 days. For about 90 days. Okay? And what the funny part is I caught this early on in the engagement, and the CTO knew what I was doing, and he went to his admins and said, hey, I think my password got changed. You guys might want to check stuff, you know, and everything else. And they did not say anything to him as far as, they did not look into any logs. And I didn't change any logs on the domain controllers, nothing. They could have easily tracked me back all the way to my public IP. They didn't do anything. Okay? So, I even left a trail of breadcrumbs for them to follow me back. And they did. Okay? Now, in some organizations, you won't even come across this. All right? In some organizations, you won't even be able to do an in-map scan. You can't even do an in-map scan against the city of Pasadena. You're going to get shut down by my IPS. You're going to shut down by my IPS. You're going to come back and go, oh yeah, this IP has port 80 open, and I got nothing else. All right? You're going to have problems if you want to do an OpenBOS scan. Okay? Why? Because I've already tested this stuff. Right? And one of the first things I did in my 30 days is I fine-tuned my IPS. I have people really, really, really mad at me because stuff isn't working the way it should. But guess what? I have a pretty secure network. All right. So now that my in-map scan has finished, I kind of look at a couple of ports. Woo! Let's just bring open a browser here, shall we? And let's just go to the website page. Okay, that was 192.168.199.131, right? Oh, wow. That tells me nothing. Sometimes it's a dead end. Let's go to the next one. Somewhere else. Hey, 21. Can I go to FTP in a browser?
Yes.
I can? You bet your butt I can. FTP, whack, 192.168.199.131. Woo! What? Oh, nugget. Sometimes people are stupid, including your instructor, who left you an Easter egg. What does that tell me? Oh, hey, Becky, here's your password for your account. Congrats, 123 paying. Please let me know once you have received this. I will then remove it so that no one gets your password. Cheers, the IT department. Okay? Believe it or not, this is a classic example of unintentional data leakage. Okay? Unintentional data leakage. How should you pass out an email or a password to someone when they first join an organization? What's the best practice? Typically going up and writing it down on a notepad so they can hand it to them. Here's your password. Okay? Not doing something in the public like this. Oh, and by the way, guess what you do is when you log in for the first time? You change your stinking password. Right? You'd be surprised at how many different programs I come across. There's another one. We saw what? Oh, here's a good one. I don't even have to go to my Cali box. Check this out. My host, my Windows host has access to this guy. Administrator. Or hey, let's use another account. Let's use Becky. Congrats, 123 Bank. Oh, there's no domain. Becky. Oh, the account's not authorized for remote logons. But hey, guess what I know works? Her password. And guess what I also know? Her username. A little bit more information I just garnered. Right? Cool. That was by design, guys. That wasn't actually that easy to let you log in. Let's go back to the index. Here's that. 5900. What is port 5900? Ah, it's driving me nuts. Port TCP. RF. Remote access. What? RFP is the protocol used in virtual network computing. Huh. Okay, I'll play. VNC. Fine. Real VNC download. Am I on my Cali box right now? No.
Yeah.
Okay. Could I be on my Cali box and maybe use VNC? Yeah. Let's see about that. Maybe we set up Armitage. Armitage, if I remember, has a VNC viewer in it. Okay? Just like in hacking, okay, just like in pen testing, there's more than one way to kick the cat. Okay? There's more than one way. This is where these guys are getting confused on step number 6. They're so focused on this one single back door, they've got tunnel vision. If it doesn't work, try something else. That is the key to pen testing. Don't waste so much time trying to break one thing, trying to break down a mountain with an ice pick when you have dynamite. Right? See, you got it. All right, with Armitage, a couple things you need to know. If you're running it for the first time, it is all kind of set up for you. All right, but you're gonna get an error, and don't sweat it. You get the error, you just follow the commands. All right, you want to go with the version 2 error. I think I've already done this, and you have to start the service. I might get it again. Yeah, you got to set up the Metasploit database. If it's your first time going to Armitage, but it tells you how to do that. See right here. So you're a Kali Linux 2 user. You just got to do the PostgreSQL start. You don't need to go here. This should be in your path. So let's open up terminal. PostgreSQL start. SE. Oh, you know what it is? I haven't fully built out this Kali instance yet. I haven't done my Metasploit update. There we go. Try this. Can't get that, I'll try to get this fixed and come back to it. Okay? Yeah, there it goes. So you might ask for your IP. This is your IP. I think I'm 133. If I'm not mistaken, always. Sure you give it the right your IP. There's mine. I already have this in here because I did a scan on it earlier. So. But looky here, log in. BNC. User. Becky. Password. What was the password? Congrats, 123 Bank. Capital C, capital C. Uh-oh. Something didn't work. Okay, that didn't work. Well, keep playing around. Maybe I want to do this login, the pass the hash style.
I'm recording. It'll be on YouTube.
You're not supposed to see that. Never mind. I did. Whoops. Class is over. I'm kidding. Yeah, we've already changed it. So anyway, there's a couple other vulnerabilities in here as well. the big thing here is looking for those different vulnerabilities. You want to go and do an OpenVOS scan, okay? And you want to also look at not necessarily the automated tools in Armitage. I already closed it out, sorry. You don't want to look at the automated tools in Armitage because, to be honest with you, a lot of them won't even work. Systems, I mean, 99.9999% of systems out there are patched or behind a firewall. Yeah, once in a blue moon you might find one that may have a vulnerability, and it's a honeypot. They want you to attack. Okay. For Thursday, in here a little early tonight. For Thursday, I'm going to be bringing in one of these, okay, an Alpha AOS 036H. It's 802.11. I think actually their newer model AVG is also in. I don't think they've gotten to AC yet. But you're like, well, why are you going with such an older thing? Well, this works extremely well in incorporating a wireless USB adapter into Kali Linux and the VM. Okay? Now, I'm not saying you have to go out and buy this. I'm not. Okay? I have one I can help people share. If you have a wireless NIC that will go into promiscuous mode, that's fine too. You have Kali that's running on a native machine, that's great. Grab one of the laptops, put it on bare metal, okay? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this guy up, okay? And I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no.
Mr. Bill.
I hate this classroom. I really hate this classroom. I really hate this classroom. Oh wait, never mind. I'll set it up over here. I think these network ports are still hot. I'll find one. I'm going to hook this up into the internet, and I'm going to attach my regular laptop to it, and I'm going to surf on the internet, and then with my Kali laptop, I'm going to bring a bare metal laptop in. I'm going to de-off my laptop. I'm going to steal the credentials for the network with a couple of different utilities. I'll show you how to do it a couple different ways. That's going to be the premise for Lab 4. I'll have the actual Lab 4, what I'm looking for, what I want you to do, what I want you to present up on Blackboard here this weekend. But if you have one of those adapters, great. If you don't, maybe you know somebody who does. If you want to buy one, you know, you're only looking at 20, 30 bucks. Okay? You can get them off Newegg for about that price. Maybe you can lose a little bit less. Okay? I'll bring mine in on Thursday. If we don't get to doing this on Thursday, we'll definitely get to it on Tuesday. But I want to start showing you how to set this up for wireless hacking. That's going to be one of the other areas that we're going to go into here in the next couple of weeks. Wireless pen testing is a very, very hot topic out there. Yeah, Jose.
Do you recommend that tool we should have if you want to get into this?
That is the best one I have found on the market. Okay? And if you go and you do some Googling, you do some fact finding, you will find that a lot of other people, and I'm talking in the thousands, recommend that alpha. Okay? Yeah.
When do we need to buy?
For the end of the quarter. Okay. I don't have an end date other than the end of the quarter to finish this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this every class period. I'm going to set it up, and I'm going to put a different password on the SSID. I might even have a different SS. Well, I will not have the. I will have the SSID up on the board. It will be the same SSID every week, but I'm going to change the password. I will have my laptop attached to it from the word go, and basically what I do is I download, like, I don't know, Beethoven's Fifth Symphony or something like that. I have it playing in the background. I have a constant stream, and I will reset my connection constantly so that you guys can keep kicking me off and be off and get the four-way handshake. I'll demo it first, okay? So you won't be going in blind. You'll see what you have to do, okay? But what I want you to do with for Lab 4, in order to get the 100 points, is I want you to practice it, and then as we go in through the quarter, I want you to do it live with me watching what you're doing. Okay? And there are two different things. There's Fern, the Fern Wi-Fi utility, which is a GUI, which is a really easy one to use and do. It's, I mean, like really simple. You teach a 7-year-old how to do it. Okay? You'll get 50. And then there's the command line that is more challenging using Aircrack NG, which gives you more data and more information about the wireless network. Doing it that way, and cracking it that way, you'll get the other 50 points. Understood?
So Lab 4 is going to be just live? Us trying to back up, that's it? Okay.
Using two separate utilities.
Sorry, so we use both?
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I want to get this started, because there's like how many of you? Like 40 of you, and there's one of me. Right? So as we get through the rest of the class, I want to make sure that I give ample amount of time per class period that I can check everybody out and make sure they're getting this done. Okay? Huh? Fern Wi-Fi, it's in Cali, man. Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Ooh, there's a long range
It's the
one,
bomb.
dude.
It's like the easiest point-and-click Wi-Fi hack there is. Applications.
I think I'll order one.
Wireless attacks.